Our whole life, we've been led the wrong way. If you're new to my channel page, I'm Shef Willy with the fresh fade. And do me a huge favor. Hit that like button or love, depending on how you rock with it. Because I'm here to help you become the best version of yourself, man. Our whole life, we've been led the wrong way. Let me take a sip before I go in right quick. For my whole life, I went to school. I really didn't learn anything in school after, I'd say, middle school. When I got to high school, to me, I just kept relearning the same things over and over and over and over. Luckily for me, I was able to find something that I loved and something that I had a passion for, which is music. And you know, throughout that time when I was in school, I developed other skills as well, as far as like, you know, just communicating and just, you know, being able to adapt to certain environments like that. But when I look back and just see how the world is moving now, I didn't learn a damn thing. What I learned was, in school, was how to get prepared to go into work. I never learned to hone in on the stuff that I love. I never learned that the stuff that I love, if I did the stuff that I loved, then everything would just come naturally. Money, happiness, everything. What I was taught when I was a kid, and I'm sure like a lot of you guys feel the same way, I was taught to follow the program. And you know, it's sad to say, a lot of us are still stuck on that program. But I'm not gonna get too deep, man, because I know a lot of y'all ain't ready for just, you know, this conversation, but y'all need it anyway, so here it is. The thing is, when I was in school coming up as a young man, I'm about to get real, I never learned about the stuff that affected me, or I never learned about the stuff that would affect me present day as a grown man. I never learned or was taught the law so I don't get taken advantage of by the police. I never learned about business, you know. I was taught to work for someone. I was never taught to start my own business. Why was that? Why? Let me know in the comments. Why do you think? You know, the thing is, I know why I wasn't taught that. And the thing for me is, I was blessed to be able to leave the environment that I was in. Because, you know, it's really sad to say, like for me it's really sad to say, but if I look back on a lot of people that are still in the environment that I escaped from, just because of the conditioning that was taught when I was younger, they're still in the same place. And that should tell you something. Look, if you guys don't take anything from me, the one thing I want you guys to take from me is, if I can do it, you can do it. I wasn't supposed to be here talking to you guys today. I was supposed to be stuck working for money for the rest of my life. That was supposed to be me. I had a conversation with one of my good friends, and it hurt me when he said this, but it just shows you how true the conditioning is. We had a conversation, and you know, I told him like, look, find what you love and let's make, you know, something out of that versus going to work for the next man and doing that forever. And you know what he told me? Y'all want to know what he told me? He said, I'm a worker, bro. Like, I just gotta work. And when I heard that, I was like, wow. Wow. You know why? Because his mind believes that he's a worker and nothing else. Because we were never taught to do the stuff that we care about. We're never taught that. My parents and grandparents, they wanted me to go to school, college, get a higher degree, get a higher level education, just because they didn't get it. They didn't get the chance to go to college. So it was normal for them to want to see me do something good, to see me get out and learn. But unfortunately, fuck it, I'm about to go in. Unfortunately, that generation didn't get a chance to realize it was a setup. And when I say, look, I'm not anti-school, I'm not anti-college, I'm none of that. The thing is for me is, and let me know if you guys agree in the comments, college is a business. The school system is a business. Everything literally in this world is almost damn near business. Like, let's just keep it real. And, you know, as a business, you have to operate as a business first and everything else second. If you get what I mean. So, unfortunately, for a lot of people, you know, around my age, a lot of them are stuck not chasing their dreams only because they felt college was the way to get towards their dreams when it really was some completely different other shit. Like, it really hurts me today to know that, like, a lot of my friends were set up and they didn't even know it. It really hurts me seeing that a lot of my friends have to work to pay off this big, you know, huge, you know, loan that they had to take out. And it's just because a quote that I live by to this day, and I say this to anybody that I come across like all the time, is people pay for a lack of knowledge. I'm gonna say it again. People pay for a lack of knowledge, and that has to do with anything. If you don't know something, you paying for it, whether that's money, time, or whatever. Like, so I was fortunate enough to see that from afar and just really start to piece things together. So what I want anybody that's like watching me, what I want anybody that's watching me to do is do your research. Do your research on anything, because I don't want to say unfortunately for me, during my time when I was coming up, when I was going to school and not college, when I was in high school, there wasn't many outlets for me to do research as it is today. Today you can open up your phone and do a Google search and pull up anything you want to know in life. Anything. And as I was coming up, I didn't have somebody, you know, guiding me, mentoring me step by step. I had to learn things, you know, in life from trial and error. And I don't want you watching this to go through that. So do me a huge favor. Like, before you go and chase any goal and dream, whether it be big or small, do the research before you go into that field. And it'll save you a lot of time and hiccups along the way. Like I promise. So please, do that for me. It's time for this shit to change, man. It really is. I feel like we're moving towards a world where people are starting to see the truth with a lot of things. And as unfortunate as it is, you know, this situation, this crazy pandemic, I really feel like it's caused us all to think. And we need that. We really need that. So, if you're a thinker like me, and you want to see the world change, join the Chef Squad. We making things happen, man. Like, I'm not gonna cap. That's gonna be it for today's video. You are now exiting the Chef Central. You guys stay safe out there, man. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.